Hi everyone, this is Jay Harris coming to you from Tom's Trading Room. I'm going to go into the Darknet signals and show you how you can run some back tests, either on stocks or a list of stocks with the Darknet signals to kind of prove out to yourself if Darknet is a viable technical scanning tool to use on a particular security or list of securities. So hover over your Home tab, left click on Darknet signals, or you can click on the Options Analysis Darknet Channels icon there. Either way, you're going to get to the page we want to go to next. You're going to see over here on the far right a Darknet Backtesters section, and you can backtest on calls, stocks, spreads. So let's go ahead and left click on the calls button. It's going to refresh the page and bring up the Darknet call page. You can click on the help file. I have done that, and I'll get to this help file in just a moment. But real quick, let's get back to the page that we want to run the backtest searcher on. Now you can do it on a specific stock. You can do it on a specific stock list. I'm going to left click on the drop down menu there and go to the Dow 30 stocks because it's one of the shorter lists and should produce some results a little bit quicker than a list that has many more opportunities or candidates. So we have the DJ30 selected. We're going to change the backtest date range days to the maximum allowed of 1500. So once you've changed that, leave everything else the same. Select 1500 or type in 1500 and then left click on search. Now while that search is going, I'm going to come over here to the help page. You can read this and see that it's a duplicate of the page you were just on. It shows you that we are using the backtest date range 1500, and it advises you not to change any other parameters here. A couple of things I want to point out though is that this Darknet call backtest searcher merges backtesting, technical indicators, option trading, searching capabilities, and rankings into one unified package. So you can produce the results you want to see. Now, whether you like those results or not is another thing, but it will spit out the results on backtest searches. You can read all that dialogue there. When it comes to the actual options that it's backtesting, you see the parameters here, and you're going to click Show under your search criteria on that other page to bring this up. But in a nutshell, it's backtesting trades with a max risk of $2,000 per trade. We're looking at strikes that are within 2% of the closing price of the stock, and we want options, call options that have a delta between 40 on the low end, 80 on the high end. And the minimum expiration time is 22 days, meaning it's going to search out the closest option expiration that's just past the 22 trading days out, or 22 calendar days, forgive me. So scroll on down, you'll see the output tables. Past that, you'll get the performance summary page that I want to talk about here, and the percent profitable per stock. Basically, you can read that right here. It's the number of stocks in the list that were profitable divided by the number of stocks total being tested. And then as for the options, the percent profit per trade, that's how many trades were profitable divided by the total number of trades in the search. You've got the rest of the data information here that's in that summary page. You can look at the average profit versus average loss, get your reward to risk. That's a 1.5 to 1. Hey, if you're greater than 50% and you're 1.5 to 1, that should make for a profitable system. So let's go back and look at the results page here, the Darknet signal summary page. And this is for, again, the Dow 30 over the past 1,500 days. And you're looking at a stock profitability at a 69% win versus loss. You've got, out of the total number of trades that were back tested due to those option trade parameters we just showed you, 60% wins versus loss. And the reward to risk is coming in at about 1.4 to 1. You got an average profit of 1,055 to an average loss of 743. And there's your output tables down below. So if you like those, great. Continue to search on these. One thing I want to do is show you that you can choose a different list. You can create your own list. I think Tom in his weekly newsletter showed you real quick how to create just a 5 or 6 ticker list for home builders. You can do that. If we click on the NASDAQ 100, leave everything the same, percent winners. Let's go to 1,500 days, look back, and then click on search and see what this result comes back for the NASDAQ 100. And again, if you want to do a custom list, you want to do one of those pre-built lists that are already in there, you have that luxury, you have that opportunity, you know how to build lists, and you know how to now search and do some backtests on those with this Darknet search. And we're basically backtesting the call option scenarios on these. You can go back and do just the stocks, you can do the spreads with the other searchers. And so here we are, we have on the stocks a higher winning percentage, 75%. The option profitability is a little bit less at about 58%. The reward to risk a titch higher. Instead of 1.4, it's 1.6 to 1, with an average profit of 1,123 versus an average loss of 709. So there you go, folks. You can go back now and go home, Darknet signals, and on any list that you want, you can do a backtest on the calls success over the 1,500 days, stocks, or spread trade opportunities. And the help file will explain what each of those searchers are looking for. And when it comes to the spreads, just like with the calls, it'll show you the parameters for the calls that are being backtested as well. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you found that educational. And I will see you on the next training video. Bye for now.